We are here, Dubai T100. Miami feels like yesterday. We've got the guy in black and white versus the guy in pink, yellow, and everything in between. You guys, polar opposites, fighting for a world title. Magnus, how are you feeling? How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, it's good, and it's pretty surreal to think of that Miami is already almost one season behind, and yeah, I'm hoping to be able to draw on some of the conclusions we made from that race, and yeah, it's been a good season so far, also a long season, but I feel I have one last shot left here in Dubai.
How about you, Martin? It's a first real, graspable shot at being a world champion. I mean, you've had a long career, you've had good races, you've had everything in between. How do you feel going into it with this chance? Ooh. That's the champagne shower. It's coming for either of you guys. You just don't know it yet. We can't wait to find out. But what would it mean to be the guy popping the champagne cork, putting on that virtual crown?
I mean, yeah, it would mean a lot to me, because as you said, mainly been racing short course before, and I've got a second place at the World Championships, I got a fourth place at the Olympics, so I've got a lot of just not World Champion performances, and yeah, it would really mean a lot for me to put that crown on my career already for the long distance, and obviously I hope that I can do more in the next years as well, but now it's within grasp, but I have to focus on one more really good performance.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. You've done all the work. Both of you guys are in that small list of T100 series race winners. It's a rivalry that you guys haven't really been able to take head to head. You know, you guys are here, favorites, mathematically at least. It's between you two guys. You need some luck. You have it in your hands. What are the thoughts one season in, thinking, you know, about all the races, accumulating points, and topping it off? Does the pressure? Do you feel pressure? Do you like it? How do you see it?
I don't feel a lot of pressure because, as you say, I've got it in my own hands, and that's maybe actually contradicting a bit, but I feel having it in my own hands, I don't have to count on a bad performance for anyone else or whatever. I can just go for my own strengths, and if I have a good race, if I execute a good race, then we'll see about that title, you know. But the first priority is obviously executing a really good race. But yeah, it's been a really long season, and I've also seen Magnus in Miami, which is probably quite similar conditions to here, racing very tactically smart, and probably being the one that did his cooling strategies the best as well, and obviously was very strong. So that does make me a little bit nervous going in here, because obviously Magnus has still a lot more experience than me on this distance.
And you, I mean, in terms of tactics, if you have your dream way, kind of the pack comes together, and I know you're very tactical about thinking who you want to take along, or preferably not take along in your normal breaks when you put in your 500 watt plus surges that the rest of the field hates you for. In your dream scenario, who would you take with you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in my drill scenario, not Marten, because as you said before, I need him to finish
Magnus.
fourth or worse, I think. So it is. Now we are getting.
Now you're getting exactly what you want on the race day.
Yeah.
Keen road, that's coming. It keeps on coming. Oh. All right, we're turning around.
Yeah.
Making sure the road. Imagine this. Like,
can I use this on the race course?
Yeah, I feel like this is part of Magnus's cooling strategy.
I've been communicating with the prince.
It's just how hot it is and how good this would be on race day. But back to your tactics.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure that the bike attack in this race would make sense. So I'm not going into the race with a strategy of having to get away on the bike. I think I showed Miami. I was in a small select group after.
Maybe we should get on there, no? Maybe we should get on there.
Oh, we're back. Okay, and then you feel confident in your run?
Yes, yeah.
Take on the boys?
I've been running really well in training, and I think with the heat it kind of takes out some of the speed. Maybe the short course guys has the advantage of from me. So I would be pretty content if the run started with like maybe a smaller select group of strong athletes.
I feel like in this chat group, the one guy that could shake things up and move things a little bit, Sam Laidlow, late DNS. How do you think that impacts the race? I mean, you were one of, I don't know, a handful of people this season who was actually able to ride with him.
Yeah.
And then surprised how he could run. How do you think that kind of shakes up the tactics?
Yeah, obviously having him not here is like, yeah, gonna change the dynamics quite a lot. I mean, he's always racing really aggressive, and he's always out in the very front of the swim. So having him not there is obviously gonna make it easier for some people from the back to come back maybe as well. And so maybe we'll see some surprising people that come from behind, like really strong cyclists, to really impact the race as well. But yeah, I think that for me, I would also like to go with obviously a compact group, not maybe the whole field to the run, but yeah, I think that guys like Magnus are going to be the one that are definitely pushing, but I don't think that he needs Sam to really push the pace either. So it's going to change the dynamic a little bit, but in the end, I think that the bike will still be very, very hard, and so will the run be.
All right, enough of the predictions. We got 3,500 age groupers racing here. As we know, a season is long, but a race can be long, right? When things go wrong, you've just had a tough day, like a tough day, a few weeks ago in Kona. What do you do mentally? You don't have to share all your secrets, obviously. I know it's pre-race, but is there something that you can give our age groupers and the people out there to take on board for their race when things are going pear-shaped? Other than counting to 60 transitions.
Yeah, there are for sure many different tactics or strategies to try, and for me it's about like accepting the hard and negative thoughts you have, but not really reacting on them or trying to leave them in the back of the bus and still driving the bus as good as you can. So it's like, if you get a negative thought and you really struggle, it's like, okay, hello thought, I cannot use you for anything, you go behind in the bus, and then I try to refocus on something more, like a practical task at hand instead. So that would be a tip.
Cool, calm, collected. How are you? You're a little bit emotional. Do you get any energy from negative thoughts, smack talk, anything like that? Or are you more like you're an outward, happy, positive guy. I get it. But does that sometimes give you a little bit fuel to the fire?
Yeah, obviously, like there's some guys that you want to beat more than others, and when you see them during a race,
names. Just you and me. Names.
I feel like there's something hanging here that could pick up a lot. No, but yeah, when you're at a turnaround or somewhere that you have a good overview of it, yeah, obviously it's fun when you see people hurting, you know, and like, I mean, you know that it's gonna hurt for you as well, but to see other people maybe hurting more, that does give motivation. Obviously, yeah. I think that I mean, we're top competitors. We want to beat the others, so to see others in trouble a little bit is it's not a bad feeling.
Yeah. All right. Last question. The win here, a win at the final, and not winning the world title, or winning a world title without winning a single race. Neither of you guys have this.
No, it's not gonna.
Because you guys have won one already. But the point I'm trying to make is how important is this race as an individual race versus the overall?
I mean, I think obviously the overall comes into play quite a lot. So I would rather be third this weekend and win the overall standing, then, well, if I win, I would win the overall standing as well, obviously. But yeah, T100 is putting a lot of money as well towards us, and obviously that's also something, you know, like it's an official world title, it's a lot of money. That is important in a career as well. So if you can be the one winning that, it's obviously a bigger impact on your career, on everyone. Like there have been quite a lot of T100 winners, actually not that many, but the world title is the first one, you know, so that's kind of, you'll be the first one forever. So yeah, I guess I'll definitely take the title over the wins then.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, quite frankly, I was in this position in 2009 for the W2S, and I messed it up completely. I mean, you guys can't even finish so far back because there's only 20 guys in the race, and I was like 40th or something.
Oh.
So no pressure.
No.
But I honestly wish you guys the best. I hope you embrace this moment, realizing it's the first time, and at the same time, it's the last time that it's the first time. That's a bit philosophical, I know. But
Yeah.
it's kind of take the opportunity and don't take it for granted. So thanks a lot for the time. Put your
Thank
legs
you.
up. Good luck. And show us some awesome racing, please. We want to sit and throw the popcorn.
We're gonna try.
Good stuff, boys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.